Are the Texans a real playoff threat?
Again, being honest, I think this year they're not like a threat to maybe win more than one game, right? Like
Okay.
anybody's a threat to sneak out one when you get there. But I don't think they're really a threat to sneak out like more than one. But like we said last week, and we'll keep saying, like over the next couple years, the sky's the limit. One more fire off season of all the right decisions.
Good draft
and
picks.
CJ developing. I mean, you're in position with anybody, truly, especially the way the AFC's been. I mean, minus really the Ravens this year. It kind of feels like wide open, right? I mean, in terms of like the way the Chiefs have been recently, not that they won't figure it out. I mean, it's all contingent on season to season, but like, man, the Texans are going to be right there with anybody if things can stay the way that they stay right now.
Nico Collins is going to be big for them. Will Anderson, I think everyone said that they overpaid in capital. And while they might have, I don't think it was necessarily like the worst move in the world. Like he's been showing up recently, and that defense has also.
He's been showing up recently, and it was like the thing too with Will. At least if you were paying attention, you knew what you were getting. Where it was like he's a little, not undersized, but yeah, undersized. Like we're gonna have to bulk him up a little. He's gonna have to take a little bit of time to get used to playing on these bigger blockers and getting off these blocks. But once he gets comfortable, he will be a monster, and that's literally exactly what territory we're heading in. If anything, you could say for a Texans fan, it actually happened earlier than per se some people would have perceived the curve to take. When you're 6'3" and you're like 250, a little hard to make that jump going against guys that are all like 300, 6'7", 6'6", and 6'5", but he's made the jump, and now he's making the adjustment, and we're seeing exactly what Will Anderson is. He's a dominant edge rusher.
So Dameon Pierce fall off like hell.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I just think he doesn't fit the scheme, and I think that's what happens when you have like a late round running back like who has a great year, and then it's like you're replaceable. Like you're very replaceable. Like we drafted you in the 5th round.
He was insane at Florida though. Shouts to D.
Oh no, he was. Yeah, I really like the Texans' future. Now, talking about the Titans' future, who do you think is more likely to be back in Tennessee next year? Derrick Henry, Ryan Tannehill, or Mike Vrabel?
I think Mike Vrabel probably.
You think?
But yeah, because if you're the Titans, you want to keep him. I think if anything, Mike Vrabel's the one that would potentially be like deciding he's out.
I've been seeing that him and the GM are not seeing eye to eye on a lot of stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Makes it even more interesting when you remember that a few years ago, they fired the old GM.
Yeah, who was that?
The guy that
Is he at the Cardinals now?
I don't remember. However, I do know that the decision, like we said, the reason it happened was because of the A.J. Brown trade.
Yeah. No. John Robinson was the GM. Monty Ossenfort is the GM
Cardinals.
for the Cards. Yeah.
Great name, by the way.
Yeah, very good name.
Shouts to Monty.
Yeah, but I think Derrick Henry might be slowing down, man.
It's the saddest thing of the year for us. I think we could agree on our love of King Henry.
Yeah.
Especially on my dynasty team.
And it's crazy because he has 1,000 yards.
That's the thing. No, like let me be clear. I think there's still stuff. There's juice in the tank.
He can play, but I don't think they can give him the workload like he does.
I was gonna say maybe not. Like maybe he's like a split starter now. Like and it's best for everybody.
Yeah.
Like it's best for him and the team.
Yeah.
Wherever he lands, wherever he stays.